The Picture of Dorian Gray. This book changed my life. It's one of the most important books I've ever read. And I didn't finish it. I have heard about this book so many times from so many people. Read it, read it, read it. It's a must read. It's a classic. You have to read it. It's amazing. And none of those are untrue, except the fact that you must read it. Let me just say, from the get-go, this is not a review of the book. It's not a criticism of the book or Oscar Wilde and his writing. This is purely personal experience with this book. There's a clash between this book and my DNA. I know that there are classics. I know why they are classics. I know why they're so popular. I know why people talk about them and why they've stood the test of time. Because they laid the foundation for a lot of books to come, and because they're still popular, some of them hundreds of years afterwards, you know. We're talking about Frankenstein and I Am Legend and whatever, however old these books are. I am taking a stand against the idea that there are books that you simply must read or you're not a real reader. I don't think that's helpful, and it has slowed down my reading journey. The Picture of Dorian Gray has taught me two things. Let me explain what happened with this book. I bought the book, I attempted to read it, I was enjoying it. I understood the premise. Okay, to be fair, I had a little bit of it spoiled to me, so I knew roughly what I was getting into. I didn't know the main plot twists and so on, but it was like watching, you know, I had heard the trailer of the book, I suppose. I then decided to pick it up. And I was very excited, and I started reading it, and it went well at first. Then it started to slow down for me. But I kept pushing, and it felt like work. And it took me weeks. And I don't have that much time to read, or at least at this time I didn't have that much time to read. And I'm pushing, and I'm tanking, and I'm muscling through this book, but it just feels like work. Until I reached a point where I decided, you know what? I know this is a classic book. I know it's an amazing story. I know that it's stood the test of time. I know everyone loves it. But I'm not going to force myself to finish it. And it was the most liberating thing that I have done. The time that I have saved from putting down, and not only Picture of Dorian Gray, there are other books that I have put down since. Everyone who's an avid reader or an enthusiastic reader has a TBR, and most of them are fairly long lists. And if you want to get to that bad boy, and you read slow like me with my caveman brain, forcing yourself to read classic books or to slug through a book just because you've started it, life's too short for that. I have been checking books off of my TBR because of the ability to reach a certain point in a book and go, you know what, this isn't for me, I'm not enjoying it, put it away. Now I know none of this is news, a lot of people don't finish books, but this just had a hold on me. I had this idea that I have to finish it, I've started it. I have a lot of hobbies, I'm never bored, I have a lot of things that I enjoy doing, so taking time from work and taking time off of those things to read, because reading is one of my hobbies, but cutting out on time from other things, I then want to make sure that I'm enjoying it. And there's something about a book that makes it feel like an objective that you have started and now you need to see it through. And I don't think that's helpful. I have read so many other books, I have so many little green check marks on my TBR because of getting over the fear of stopping a book. This isn't for me, I don't want to continue reading it. That, alongside with the fact that there are classic books that I have that are hanging in my head, and I'm like, oh, I have to read this, I have to read this. Everyone says I have to read this. And then sometimes I enjoy them and sometimes I don't. I Am Legend was great. I'm so happy that I read I Am Legend. I will forever remember it. I will forever talk about it. But then there are others where I'm just like, okay, you know? Must-reads are not universal. I think they are recommendations, not requirements. I know everyone's different, and this might not be news to a lot of you, but this was massive to me, and this book taught me that. I know how the story goes. I've essentially read the book, if you count a summary at the end or listening to like sped up audiobooks. So I know the story, but it has taught me something very valuable. Ironically, I've read more books because I've put certain books down. Because it saves me time. When a book is truly enjoyable, I fly through it. I just cannot stop. But when I'm slugging and pushing and struggling, then it's just a waste of time. Because I'm more likely to do something else. I'm more likely to launch up a video game, or I'm more likely to spend time in the garden instead of using what would essentially be my reading time. This book is the catalyst of my re-education with regards to reading and the experience of being an avid reader. It is something that I'm truly proud of, that I have gotten into. I have wanted to forever. I've always enjoyed books. I've liked the idea of reading. I like the idea of being able to talk about literature and different books and hold your own in a conversation. I'm a conversationalist. I enjoy talking. I enjoy exchanging ideas. But I don't think I'm going to continue forcing myself to read classics just because they're classics. If it sounds like a good idea, like for example, I haven't read Dracula yet. I really want to read Bram Stoker's Dracula because it feels like, to me, it feels like the story will resonate with me. Now, I know it's a little bit slow, and yeah, if I get halfway through the book and it feels like a battle, I'm gonna wave the white flag and put it down. Life is too short to spend dozens of hours reading a book because it's a classic or a must-read, or if it just feels like a battle to get through it. Put it down. Take it from the TBR to the DNF real quick. And that's it. That's my rant. Thanks, Oscar.